Alright, here for the first round of battling in this block daily. We have won the die roll because we are amazing, and yes, I would love to play first. This hand is on the sketchy side, but I'm not going to mulligan it. It has a lot of really good spells. If we hit a land, we can cast this to get the mountain to cast all the rest of these. So we'll keep this one. Although I can easily see us losing by just like never drawing a third land and getting destroyed, but let's hope that doesn't happen. So. These tend to be the hands that I open a lot. Like you see hands like this a lot, and I think you just always have to keep this hand, but sometimes it doesn't work out. It's just part of the game. Like, I might mulligan this hand if I knew what my opponent was playing and I knew that, like, this wasn't going to be good enough, but just against a random opponent, I don't think I ever ship this hand back. Alright, we drew a land. Awesome. We are in business. Avacyn's program. Fortunately, our opponent is going to beat us to 4 mana, probably. Hopefully that is okay. Evolving Wild, sweet. So we get to play Huntmaster. Although I'm not sure that we want to play Huntmaster, to be honest. Swamp. So looks like Jund is what our opponent's playing. So he got a swamp. He's probably going to sack this for a mountain. If we play Huntmaster, he can bonfire us for 2, which kind of destroys us. Our other option is to just Devil's Play Avacyn's Pilgrim, which has some merit as well. Let's attack first and see what he does. So he doesn't block. If he blocks, that tells us that he's probably got like he probably doesn't have a way to kill this guy. But since he doesn't block, that suggests he's either going to play like Falconwrath Aristocrat or Bonfire for 2. So I think we're just going to play Huntmaster anyway. I don't think we have the luxury of playing around it, unfortunately. And like if he just plays like Aristocrat and we don't play this Huntmaster, then we're just like really far behind. So I'm hoping he does just play Aristocrat because we can just conscripts it, and that puts us pretty far ahead. This is probably Bonfire. Oh, Silverheart. Okay. Silverheart is fine. We're just going to take 6. Yeah, we're going to Zealous Conscripts this Silverheart, which breaks up this bond, and we get to hit him for a lot of damage. And now we're definitely attacking for this. This is 7. This is 11 damage if we attack with this. We can also attack with this wolf, but that's not as much of a given. I actually think we hold the wolf back because if he has Aristocrat plus Silverheart bonded is 16 damage in the air. We would just lose. So I think we hold the wolf back here and we just send these guys. This gives us a blocker if he bonds the Silverheart to keep our life total reasonable. Wolf Run's a problem. It means we probably need to kill him next turn. We have another Conscript, a Brimstone, and a Devil's Play, though, so I like our odds of doing that. Yeah, he has the Aristocrat here, so that's really good for us. Basically, I mean, that speaks to why we hold this wolf back. We would have lost if we didn't, so. So we block here. And he's probably just going to end the turn. Yep. Well, Miracle of the Bonfire. That should be game. I don't think a green and a white mana is gonna keep him alive in this one. Alright. We also had the win with basically any of the other cards in our hand too, so but you might as well Miracle the Bonfire for maximum tilt factor for your opponent. You know, just there's something to be said about putting your opponent on tilt. Maybe I'm just an evil person, but you know, if you're gonna win the game, you might as well do it with a Miracle Bonfire. So the first change we make is we bring in conscripts, take out Hellrider. Conscripts is insane against Falconwrath Aristocrat, so we want to max on these. Secondarily, we have some other options. We can bring in Blasphemous Act. Now, I kind of have two boarding plans against this deck. When I'm on the play, I want Hellriders against them on the play, because with like Pilgrim and stuff, like we're kind of more aggressive than they are. So like when I'm on the play, I want Hellrider. When I'm on the draw, I don't want Hellrider because I want to like play a more controlling game. So I like conscripts for that. And then basically like you can play Blasphemous Act or Brimstone Volley. And I'm not entirely sure which one we'd rather have. And I think I'm going to stick with Brimstone Volley here, so we'll go with that. If this was a forest, this hand would be awesome, but we have to ship this one back, unfortunately. This hand's not good, but we have to keep it. At least he's not leading with like Avacyn's Pilgrim. And that was, I would say, the worst possible draw our deck could have given us right there. So. Our odds of winning this game seem pretty weak, just based on this, what we've seen so far. Another conscripts. Yeah. Not the most zealous about that draw, but probably would have scripted it a bit differently. So he is doing a grand total of nothing, which I'm finding that to be acceptable. He might have, no, he doesn't have anything. I bet we're seeing Huntmaster or Falconwrath Aristocrat this turn. Aristocrat. So that gives us an interesting decision next turn. We can Huntmaster or we can doubles play the Aristocrat, or we can Bonfire. Definitely don't want a Bonfire. Save the Bonfire. I'm gonna Huntmaster because we have Zealous Conscripts to kill Aristocrat. So, yeah, we don't need to Huntmaster. We don't need to kill it because we can just get it next turn with this. This card is like the best card in Jund. It's pretty exceptional. Wow, it doesn't have another creature. Pretty happy with that. Maybe he does, he's just waiting to play it post-combat. Usually they just jam their guy to, you know, protect this card, so we'll see what he plays here. Garrick Relentless. Puts the wolf into play. Alright, so this gives us a lot of different options on how we want to play this turn out. We actually have almost infinite options here. So, one option is we conscript the aristocrat, attack and kill Garrick. That's one option. Other option is we conscript the Garrick, fight the aristocrat, which causes him to sack this wolf to save his aristocrat. Then we attack him for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We attack him for 7. Those are two options. There's the pass the turn and flip Huntmaster option. That seems to be the worst. Especially if he has like an instant speed removal spell. It's just really bad for us. Bonfire for 2 is an option that forces him to sack the wolf to aristocrat and we get to kill Garrick. But I like that option less than playing conscripts. So we can also Devil's Play too, but that's much worse than anything else. So I like the option of playing conscripts here, but not sure exactly what to take with it. Taking aristocrat, killing Garrick is the safe play. Taking Garrick, fighting the aristocrat is the more aggressive play, but that also gets in a lot of damage for us. So, you know, there's merit to both lines of play, and I'm not actually sure. Like, our hand's pretty aggressive, so I kind of want to do the more aggressive play. But, you know, that could easily be wrong, because he does have a wolf run, so we do have to respect our life total. But, you know, I'm gonna do this a little bit more aggressively. And you know, if that doesn't work out, so be it. Yep. So, you know, Garrick does die from that, but we don't kill the conscripts, but we get to hit for 7. So we played it more aggressively, and hopefully we don't get punished for it. All right, no Silverheart. That's great news to hear. This time we're probably conscripting the aristocrat regardless. Like, we're at 10 life. We can't really afford to take a significant amount more damage. Huntmaster, yeah. Okay, so he plays Huntmaster, so we're definitely stealing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would think. And a Sworn Villager. Actually, you know, that may change our play some. So we have another conscripts. Again, we're kind of placed in an interesting position here. If we Bonfire for 2, we wipe his board, but his aristocrat becomes 6 power, which kind of puts us in a very dangerous position. Alternatively, we would take him to 13 with the Bonfire. We'd hit him for 7 more, so he'd be at 6. So he would be at 6 life, but he would have a 6 power aristocrat, which means that like a Silverheart or a Devil's Play or a Miracle Bonfire is all lethal. So there's a lot of risk to that line of play. The conscripts line has far less risk associated with it. You know, we're gonna do the conscripts play. I think we want to be a lot safer here. Like, I don't want to risk losing a game that we're like right now we're ahead. There's no reason to risk losing this game. So now we decide whether, like, how we're attacking, you know, what we're attacking with, etc. He can wolf run for 3, so 5, 8. Basically, wolf run for 3 is what he can do, which 5. Yeah, so we can't attack with everything because if he just doesn't block 6, 8. If he doesn't block, he takes 10, puts him at 5. Then he can wolf run for 3 and flip his Huntmaster to kill us. So we have to leave like something back, probably one of the Zealous Conscripts. So I think we just attack with I think we're actually going to attack with Huntmaster here because he can just pass the turn and kill our Huntmaster with his anyway. So there's no real like value in like saving Huntmaster here. So alright, he makes no blocks. Now he can't attack with this if he wants to flip it. My guess is he sends this, we block, he wolf runs. We take 4. We take 3 damage plus the 2 more from Huntmaster flipping. We do have another conscript though, so we can always steal his Huntmaster after his flips. Doesn't attack with anything. Interesting. He says misclick. He probably has Silverheart. Bonfire for 2. Ouch. Actually, no, he's... Well, that's actually good. Tragic Slip. That's bad for us. GG. I don't know. I'm confused. Maybe you're confused too. He just conceded here. I don't know. I have nothing to say. Like, why would he concede here? Okay. Let's see what we would have drawn. A forest. Okay, forest. So what we would have done is bonfire for 3, attacked, put him at 2 life. I mean, like, there's a very low chance he wins this game, but I'm still, like, extremely confused by the concession there. Like, he doesn't know we have this or this in our hand. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. But, okay. Anyway, that's Magic. We have won our first round. I think Jund, this Jund deck is a pretty good matchup for us. The games are usually very close like this. Like I consider this game to be a very close game. Like it could have gone either way. But conscripts for this guy just like is such a huge edge, and I just feel like our deck has a little bit better like game in certain areas. Like John doesn't play doubles play. Like we get the access to doubles play, which is just really big game. And then like Garrick is pretty bad. Like I don't like Garrick at all in these matchups. So like the Jund deck plays Garrick, but it just seems bad. Like Garrick that game made a wolf, and like Zealous Conscripts just abused Garrick that game. So yeah, don't know what to say, but. You know, this is a good matchup for us, and pretty glad we won, and I will be back for round 2.